Yep, okay, awesome. Let's zoom in here. There we go. Oh, maybe not put them together. Oh well. I'll have this one be in the frame. Oh, oh. Lost connection for a second. Lovely. Good. Lovely. No? Okay. Be interested to see what happens. After that. Okay. Let's just get right into it. No paint on the phone. There we go. Those can sit here. Let that finish drying. Here's the other one that I did. Okay. We're gonna do the flip pour on this one. Excuse me. I think we're gonna keep it with the same colors as that are already on the canvas. That'll be interesting. Yep, and I did it. Paint on my phone. Okay, so we've got copper mauve, got an orange that's pumpkin orange, kind of looks like a yellow orange. Yellow, because why not? White to see what happens. And gold, because why not? Oh, you know what we also need? Red. Not much of that one left. I don't think I mixed anything up with that one, so we are going to, let's see, there's not much left in the bottle either. I somehow not pick up a red. Well, there'll be just enough on the bottle. I'm going to take a skewer to help spread the paint. And we're just going to go straight from the bottle onto the canvas. Get an interesting effect. Maybe. We'll see. There we go. So this is a canvas that I used from one of my previous, I think that was a pour painting. Might have been a spray painting. I don't remember. But we're going to do this. And we're just going to spread those colors together. Ooh, we got some cells already. Shoo, I might not do much with this one. I was originally planning on doing a cup dump, where you put all of your colors in a cup and then you just set it on the canvas and flip it over. I think we'll save that idea for another painting though. I mainly want to give the paint something to glide over the top of. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm not worried too much about the colors muddying together. I just want there to be a surface for the colors that I'm going to add on top to run over. Okay, let's start filling up our cup. We're going to go with white, yellow, this yellow does tend to be a little more on the thicker side. Gonna have to thin that out at some point. And then let's go with the gold. I might have to cut a new nozzle hole for that gold. Doesn't ever want to let out nice. Okay, then we're going to go for our mauve. That one's going to be interesting. I haven't used that one yet. We're going to do white. Oop. Paint bugger. None of those. That was more like a plug. No, thank you. Okay, we'll go back in with the orange. I'm going to bring this color back. And then gold. Whoop. Okay, there we go. I don't want the gold to overtake it. Once more with the mauve, however you say it. And then let's see how much we have in our cup. I'd say that's a good amount. The whites seem to kind of overtake it here, but let's see what happens. That's going to be my tagline. Let's see what happens. I'm going to zoom you guys out a little bit. There we go. All right, here's our cup. Very interesting. Colors are not so vibrant in person as they are on camera, except for that orange and the purple. The yellow that you see here is actually orange. All right, here we go. Actually, let's do this. Okay, let's save some of that. Ooh, that looks cool. Now the reason why I'm saving what's left in that cup is because I've added, I think, too much paint to that cup for this size of a canvas, but we are just trying things out. Not to mention it'll also help me get those edges if I need to. And adding paint to the canvas like this before we start pour painting kind of helps the rest of the paint that sits on top to glide over the top of it and pull the previous colors down with it as we start tilting, kind of saving our work somewhat. Well, this is looking quite pretty. I like it. It's important to understand that when you do pour painting like this, it is guaranteed you will lose paint. So, as pretty as this is, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just stop right here and save what I have already. But since I have the extra colors in my cup right here, I'm just going to go over these edges and kind of bridge the gap a bit. Now that I have significantly less paint on my canvas after pouring, I can kind of use what I have left over and not worry about losing what I currently have on the canvas. So a little left over in the cup is not a bad thing. Yeah, see, even now it's still changing quite a bit. I really like that smudge of purple on the outside there. And I'd like to keep it more than the orange. It's kind of battling the yellow right there. So I just want to do my best to squeegee that yellow off. Well, maybe not squeegee it, but just kind of not make it the main focal point. I really like this purple here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And we got a nice ribbon of orange up top. So let's cement those edges to make sure they are covered. And by running my fingers along the edges like this, it's not necessarily going to make me lose my edges. The paint's going to continue to drip over the ends as it dries because of a wonderful thing called gravity. But it just makes it so the canvas is wrapped, kind of like a really pretty present. Okay, that one's a winner. Now, since I have a lot of color left in my cup still, I am going to take this canvas and set it aside to let it finish drip drying. I have a handy dandy little tray for that I will show in another video. It's really simple. You just find one of these grids at the dollar store here, or a drying rack, and then you set it over a smooth plastic tub, so that way all of the paint will peel off eventually and you can start clean. So let me get that situated and out of the way. And then we are just going to add more to the cup that we just made and see if we can't save another painting. This one is one that I tried redoing, but it's just something wasn't quite working out. In fact, in one of my shorts, my bronze bottle that I had, the one that exploded on me, it was full of paint skins. You see those little blotches there? Those were paint skins from the bronze. Unfortunately, it caused my bottle to just rupture. Kinda sorta. Alright, so I'm really liking these colors, and I'm hoping with the dark background it will work well. So we're just going to add a little bit more to this cup, pour on top, and see what happens. And I'm going to keep going with this nice dribble here. If I can get kind of an agate effect with these streaks, that would be beautiful. And that's kind of why I'm also pouring on the side of the cup rather than straight in the center. Oh, this white. Another paint booger. I'm going to have to start running my paints through a sieve or something. I don't like it. A little bit of white. That yellow is going to want to stick around, so we'll do just a little bit of yellow. Gold. We're going to add purple. Oh, I hope this one's not getting paint buggers either. Some of the ends on these bottles are just too small. And then we're going to go back with the orange because I kind of want those colors to mix a bit. And the orange has a really nice flow to it. Once more with the white, then we'll call it good. Just a little bit. All right. Here's our cup. Filled to about the same way, or the same length as the first one, almost. Let's get to it. Yeah, that orange is really taking over. It's going to be on the outside though, so that's fine. And then I'm just going to take what's left, dribble it around the edges. Kind of don't want to do another pour and just call it good, use what I have. So we're just going to let this dribble out some. Might get something interesting. Break it up a bit, you never know. These drips are almost identical. That's pretty neat. Okay. There's the inside of the cup. Looks kind of cool. Ooh, okay, I like that. Very interesting. I really like this. If I can figure out how to get the glare off, better lighting, I'll definitely, ooh, I see some cells. I'll definitely try to get some close-ups of these cups if they stay put. All right, ready, set, go. Perhaps I should have done more purple and less orange. And I think those paint skins might show through on the end product. Yeah, those oranges. I only have one orange. But oranges really want to stick around. That's fine though. I might pour off some of those finer details just because it's starting to look more like an agate to me. With that lacing. All right. I think that's a good place to stop right there. So on camera, this is more orange, or sorry, more yellow than it is orange. But as promised, I'll be taking updated pictures as time goes on and as everything dries. Maybe I can even out some of these corners here off camera. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I'll do my best to post before I go live. Hope to see you on the next one.